Hello, everyone. I am live. So we'll see if anybody pops in because I just did this on the spur of the moment. Okay. All right. So my locks are 7 years old. 7 years and exactly 7 years and 1 month. And today I'm going to moisturize them. Okay. First thing, I don't always do this. It's only when I really want to take my time, which is, I don't know, nowadays, maybe once a month. But not often do I take the time to do this, but separate your hair into some sections so you can be sure to be thorough. So I got my little, bands here. So we're going to do 4 sections. Look at that thick hair right there. Thick, thick hair. And y'all let me know if you can find some other hair ties than these because they've been breaking on me lately. If I put my hair in one ponytail, some of them start to separate here, you know, and right there, and they'll just snap. They'll just snap. So this is kind of like an older one. And they'll just snap. I'm just like, what? So, and then I don't like pulling my hair through anymore. Like now they're kind of like so long that pulling them through the loop is a little cumbersome. Like look at this. Look at this. And it's okay with the small sections, but with one ponytail, I kind of don't like that. So, if y'all know of some hair ties where I can just put it around and tie it like that, like I do that with string sometimes, but I don't think string is the best material to be doing that with. Y'all just let me know. Or if there's some cute ones I can get. Maybe I should look on Etsy. They probably have some really cute ones. Okay. So that's 3. We'll work with this section. We'll work with the front and they'll go to the back. All right. So let's start with this section. And if y'all don't already know, I consider myself a freeformer because I do not twist my hair at the roots. I don't twist them at the roots. I don't maintain frizzies along the locks. None of that. None of that. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm using. I like to get into my scalp. Ooh, that feels so good. Try to find some scalp. First off, try to find some scalp. All right, so I got the scalp in that section. Let's get a little more right here. All right. Ooh, and I do massage my scalp. Haven't been doing it as much lately, but when I dampen my scalp like that, I like to give myself a good massage. It just feels good. It's kind of like a stress reliever. And of course that stimulates, healthy follicles, healthy strands, and hair growth. All right, and if I slicked it back, this is what it would look like, right? But we don't do that. All right, so let's go down the strands now. And this is just water, if I didn't say that. Okay. So I got the outside of the strands. Now I'm gonna flip it to get this side. And just squeeze it in there. Okay, that's one side done. Let's go for this side. I sectioned this off pretty thick. But yeah, we'll do this side next. See, this didn't feel like it got it, so I'll throw that back there for when I get the back. We'll go ahead and put this in a ponytail. All right, so, what are y'all up to? I hope you're having a great day. What's happening with your locks? What's happening with your locks? My locks are pretty easy nowadays. It's always been easy, to be honest with you. But I guess I don't really pay as much attention to them anymore. Like, I remember when I used to moisturize my hair, spray them down with water or rose water every single day. I don't know what I thought. I don't know if I thought that my hair was going to fall out if I didn't do that. Um, I don't know. I felt like my hair needed to be moisturized. And that comes from having loose natural hair. When you wanted to comb and brush it, it's like it needed to be moisturized. So I guess it was just a habit, because I don't think it's necessary. It's not necessary for my locks, I'll say. It's not necessary, because now I'll go a week, without putting any water on my hair. I'm sure I've gone at least 2 weeks without it, and my hair didn't fall out. So I don't suppose it's really necessary, as long as you wash it and, get some water to it that way. And that's what I like to do in the warmer months, is I like to wash it more frequently. Like sometimes twice a week if it's hot enough. Um, I like to wash it more. And I notice personally that when I wash my hair more frequently, it grows faster. But that makes sense. It's like, watering a plant. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so now I got my scalp really good in there. So let's get on these strands. And I'm going to section this kind of like half and half. Um, let's do the bottom half first. Okay. So, what have y'all been up to? Let me tell y'all what I've been up to. So, well, y'all may not know. I don't know. I don't really talk about my personal anything on here, but since we're live, I might as well, right? So, I was a practicing counselor. And well, I'm still practicing counseling. Okay. I'm licensed in my state of North Carolina, and I do virtual counseling, telehealth sessions. And I wanted to have more say so in the direction of my business. Like, because when you are licensed by the state, you're kind of restricted in a way. You have to report every hour and all of that. You have to write these notes and write them in a way where they could be called into a court at any time. You have to be able to defend your diagnoses, your prognosis, your every move. And if you're, playing the insurance game, you have to play that up so that you can get paid certain way. I don't deal with insurance. I just have a cash practice. I did that with my previous career, and insurance completely messes things up. So I'm not billing anyone's insurance. And so I decided, I want to have more impact and I want to reach more people. I don't want to be limited to my one state. And I don't want to mess with insurance. I want to have more creativity because some of my beliefs and my practices kind of fall outside of the traditional realm of psychotherapy, which, we know that field was um, the leaders in that field are, old white men. And so a lot of the modalities stem from that perspective. So I wanted more flexibility. And so I decided to start a coaching practice. And so that gives me a lot more flexibility. I can help people with other modalities and ways of understanding how the world works, understanding how to tap into their own personal power. And that's really where my passion is. And with me shifting into the coaching area, I don't have any restrictions. I can do it as I see fit. I can bring in some of my personal experience into those coaching sessions, whatever it takes to help that person transform, and actually create the life that they want for themselves. So I have started in that and I'm so excited. I do already have a few coaching clients, which is amazing. I've had them for a little while now. They're seeing fabulous results. And so to further impact and to get my thoughts and everything out to more people, I decided to start a YouTube channel specifically for that. And so if you are interested in any of that, you are welcome to join that channel. And that channel, I'll put it, the information in the comments. I'll pin it to the top here or in the description. I'll put it somewhere where you can see it and check it out if you want. I literally just started YouTube though, so I don't have a following at all. But if you guys want to follow me, you're more than welcome. I will be posting on there much, 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 much more consistently than over here. However, I will still be checking in here every now and then. So to be very specific, I will be doing videos on that other channel on manifestation, on, law of assumption, law of attraction, techniques, understanding the foundational things in regards to that. I will be recording some of my practices that I do so that you can, if you want to model. I also have some free and some paid resources over there as well. So, like, I have a couple of free guided meditations, one for self love and one for manifesting money. And then some other things. So I'm really excited about it, y'all. I'm so excited about it. And if you can come and support me, like, that would be awesome. That would be so awesome. And I thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart. All right, so we got to the back sections now. Let's do this one. So what else is going on in my life? I got married. I got married. I don't think I'm sure I didn't, because like I said, I don't know. I just had a thing about sharing my personal life, but I feel called to share because I learned a lot of lessons, y'all. I'm 43 years old. I've lived some life, and it's time for me to just share, I can help other people in that way too. I've been able to open up also in my coaching sessions, and it's been helping me be able to, open up more. So I'm opening up more. Okay. So yeah, I got married. It's been 2 years, 5 months now. 2 years, 5 months. And on the topic of manifestation, I manifested my husband. It's amazing. Manifesting him. It's crazy. So I haven't recorded that video on the other channel yet, but y'all got to hear the story. It's going to be like, y'all going to be like, no way. It's going to be unbelievable. So I got that going on. We also bought a house together last year, Christmas. I'm living in my dream neighborhood, and I manifested that too. So before I got married, I was living with my mom and my dad. After several failed attempts of being out on my own and trying to make it, I finally just moved back home in with my parents. And I was probably with them for about 8 months, 8 months or a year, something like that, before I met my husband. Didn't know for sure he was my husband at the time, but in a little bit of time, it became clear. And then I basically moved in with him. After we got married, I told him, I want a house over here in this neighborhood, this particular neighborhood. I've been stalking this neighborhood since, I can tell you exactly, since 2009. 2009. Yeah. It took me a long time to manifest this house because I didn't think I would ever be able to get it. But when I saw that it may be possible, I started manifesting for it. And within a year, we had it. And I'm going to tell that story about that too at the other channel. So you have to join. You have to subscribe. Okay, so we got the back. Hold on. Now, y'all see back here, I have a little this one is just, I've been debating since I first started my locks if I should combine this one, but it's doing okay. Like it's got a good little patch of hair there now. It's just thin. Like it's not thinning. It's consistently thin. So um I'm not going to combine it. It's just it's just what it is. Like this one is just gonna be skinny. This is my skinniest lock. I'm always scared about this one, but it has been holding strong. It has not gotten weak anywhere. It's just been consistently skinny. And I'm like, okay, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That one, okay, fine. We'll work with it. So that's something that y'all have to remember too is with your locks. They're going to do their own thing, especially I see it happen with people who manicure their locks as well. But especially if you have freeform locks, they're going to do what they want to do. Some of them are not going to be the size that you want, but what you want to keep in mind here is just the overall aesthetic of the locks. You know, as long as you're getting your overall aesthetic, then don't worry about, the one or the two that's back there looking all skinny. Wait a minute, this one's skinny too. Huh. I'm okay with it because none of my locks are falling out. So I'm all good. All right. So that's section number 3. Section number 3. Y'all see, like pulling it through now this, I don't want to double it. Like that'll be too tight on my hair. I try not to do that, especially like when it's wet. Okay. And all right, last section. My hair is thicker in the back. It's harder to get to the scalp. Don't even know if y'all can see that. Okay. Whew. All right, so this is our last section here of moisturizing with water. Okay, and I just squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in. All right, you guys. So yeah, everything is nice and moisturized, all 4 sections. I don't know why I just put that back up because I'm literally about to pull everything down now. So nice and moisturized. All right. So I think I have one person on here. Where are you tuning in from? Do you have locks? Okay. So this is it. This is my 7-year-old locks. That's my moisturizing routine with plain old water. I don't even use rose water anymore. None of that stuff. And I say this on every video, but I'm going to say it again in case there's people in here that haven't watched my other videos. I do not twist my hair at the roots. I do not maintain my fuzzies along the lock. I don't cut anything off to try to make them cylinder. I don't do any of that. I only separate my locks once every 6 months at the root. And I do it when my hair is fully dry. I like to do it when it's dry. Um, and this is the result of that. This is the result. 7 years locked and moisturized hair. Like, I don't know what it is. I like big hair. I like big hair. All right. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close out here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the replay whenever you're watching the replay. And please go ahead and check out my manifestation, law of assumption, law of attraction, self-improvement channel. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.